We're at 4 Varsity Court in Fairfield, Ohio, doing a sanitary lateral inspection for the purchase of a home. We're looking for any structural issues, backups or root intrusion, or anything that may be of concern to the buyer. We are going through the PVC stack in the center of the house in the rear, right behind the furnace and hot water heater. And as you can see, there is the stack and the clean out, and here is the utility room. And so we'll be doing it from here. I expect this to be PVC all the way out, I would think. There is also a PVC clean out on the outside of the house, but I did not open that. We want to actually, make sure we go from the farthest upstream as possible, so we inspect as much pipe as possible. I believe that's what this is right here. That is the outside clean out, and it probably is a sweep, which would have forced me to go from there out to the street anyway. Looks like we are going to switch over to a black PVC, which was only used, the majority of it was all like late 70s, mid 70s. This is an ABS. So you can see all the spider webs. Those are a pretty good indication that that water level hasn't been up above there quite a while, which is always a good sign that there hasn't been any backups or anything. So far, this all looks really good. We are 78 feet out, maybe dropping into the main now. And we are. You can see how this spot here, what we're doing is we're dropping down and then probably going straight out into the main here as it makes that turn. We're probably we get just dropped down to get to the level of the main. So we should be getting pretty close. Pushing a little bit of goo here now. I need to get that off of that camera. There we go. Now, based off of this, I could actually be in the main, and we could have went into the end of the main. It doesn't look like. I say that because sometimes it's hard where it goes off to the end like that. If it comes in from a high end of the main, sometimes it's hard to see where it runs into it. But we'll go and I'll try to look for at least another connection off to the side that would indicate something. We are already 130 feet out. I think inspecting the main, but I could be wrong. We'll keep going until I see something. There we go. This is the main here. So that was the lateral the whole way, which was pretty surprising actually. Being that I'm out 150 feet. So I think what I'm going to do, I mean, with it being cul-de-sac, it could have gone across the street and been a little strange, just because a lot of times there are high ends or the beginning of a sewer main in the cul-de-sac. So I'm actually going to pause the video here and I'm going to go out and get a locate and verify where the main and everything is. Okay, so we are all the way across the cul-de-sac. About at the curb is where the main is on the other side of the street. And all the way across the center of the cul-de-sac. So we're a good ways away. So at least half of this half of the line here should be off the property, which is good. So we did see a little bit like these bellies here, or they're not actually a belly, a little bit of standing water. This is like the camera lens is only about a half an inch off the bottom of that pipe, and it is a 6-inch diameter pipe, so that little bit of water is not abnormal. And we do have some water running. I can hear it. I don't know if it's a running toilet. I'm going to go check on this. Once I finish this, I'm going to go see if I can find out where the water is coming from, just to be sure. It could be the finishing of a cycle on the dishwasher or something like that because of the home inspection that's going on. But I do obviously want to make sure of what that is before I leave. The line structurally looks great. Everything looked about as good as it could. Obviously, no structural issues. Everything looked like it was in full functioning condition. Nothing to really even note. There is something that was noted, it will be noted by the home inspector, but there is a drip coming from what looks like the tub drain from the bathroom above where I'm standing here on the stack. It's not sure what connection, but I'm sure it's been noted. Here we are vertical. If you really want to watch on the bottom left-hand corner, there is an angle indicator, which shows the angle that we're dropping. This is like around a 50-degree drop. That's where it's dropping off, probably at about the street line. Like I said, from there on out, it would all be in the middle of the street and off of the property. back into the white PVC, which is inside the house, or at least I consider that the house connection. Here we are, like I said before, this right here, if you look up, that's where the clean out is, right out front of the house. Here we are at the final turn. Should be getting close to the stack. We'll be exiting. And there we go. And we are back out of the stack. It's a great inspection. I wish they were all this easy. Didn't find any issues whatsoever, no concerns. Again, half the line is off the property. It goes from basically straight across the cul-de-sac and it ties into the main almost at the curb line, and the house directly across pretty close to where their driveway comes out. So a long way, but everything looked great. And nothing really to report, no issues. So that'll end the inspection for number 4 Varsity Court in Fairfield, Ohio.